Or your boys. For that matter, I think I might beat you in a horse race, too. But since there's nothing left to race for, I think it's time you went home.
You'll be the ones to clear out. Outlanders got no right teaching our young'uns. Send them back to this here school. Your answer to me.
I asked you to leave, Mr. Taylor.
He didn't mean it, did he?
That's hard to say.
That was the bravest thing I have ever seen.
There's nothing brave about using a gun. I'm Quaker, born and bred. It's against everything I believe to settle a dispute with violence.
It was the only way.
It is never the only way.
Miss Alice, if you hadn't taken that shot, someone might have gotten hurt, even killed. You saved lives.
By threatening to take one. It was wrong. I was wrong. Don't put me on a pedestal. I don't belong there.
I do admire you, Miss Alice.
Don't. I had a child. Once. I had a child. But I never had a husband. And I lost my child through my own selfishness. When she needed me the most, I closed my heart. I'm not a saint. I'm flesh and blood. I have made a great many mistakes. And I see I've made another one just now. I said more than I meant to. Forgive me.
I am not going to be intimidated by Birdseye Taylor. I am going to teach as usual. Thanks to my father, we have new books and maps.
Even an illustrated edition of Peter Rabbit.
I thought it might entice Mountier to you.
Christy, the odds are they're not going to come. At least not for a while.
I won't believe that. I can't.
Are you hungry?
No, you go ahead. Birdseye's threat had worked. He'd frightened everyone away. But this was my fault, too. I had played the heroine hoping for applause. And I had failed my children.
Sweet are the uses of adversity.
Is that from the Bible?
Poetry, Miss Huddleston. And this our life, exempt from public haunt, finds tongues in trees, books in running brooks, sermons in stones, and good in everything. William Shakespeare, Act 2, Scene 1, As You Like It. I thought perhaps you might like to read it in my absence. I'll be back in a few days. By that time, the children will be here, too.
I hope you're right.
So do I.
Have a safe trip to Low Gap. Oh, Miss Ida, let me help you with that.
Thank you. I don't know why I bother. With everyone scared to come to school, we may as well pack up and leave.
No, we can't. We have to keep faith.
Probably an animal, one of the pigs. Oh, my Lord.
Tom.
He was lucky. Bullet lodged in his shoulder, missed his heart along.
Did he tell you what happened?
Only that he was out hunting and was shot in the back.
He'll be all right, though.
Yes, though he'll hurt like the devil for a few weeks.
I never thought Birdseye would do it.
Birdseye believes Tom told about the still. He thinks Christy went up to the McCones to persuade Tom to do it.
Whatever his motive was, Birdseye should be arrested.
On what proof? The man can shoot the eye out of a raven at 50 yards. That's why they call him Birdseye. If he wanted to shoot Tom, he wouldn't have missed. Let them cool off. Close the school for a while.
And give in to the bullies? No, Doctor. No, I was sent here to teach school. And if I have to wait in that empty schoolhouse until next spring, that's what I'm going to do. 2 days went by. I was so discouraged. I didn't think I could live up to my fine words to Dr. McNeil. But just when I was about to cry from frustration,
it ain't right, Miss Christy. You're trying to do good here. And young'uns gotta have their learning. Ain't no kind of life without it. Now, John's helping his daddy at the farm, but here's the rest of them. Come on, children.
what about Birdseye?
We can't let him win. If we do, ain't no sense in going on. Young'uns, you mind Miss Christy now. When it's time to go, your daddy will come and fetch you.
Fairlight. Thank you.
Listen.
Fairlight's loyalty warmed my heart. But after 3 more days, none of my other students had returned. I wondered if the rest of the children would ever come back. It's been a week already. What if they're the only ones who come back?
They won't be. Patience, Miss Huddleston, is still a virtue.
Dr. McNeil says it's our fault. I shouldn't have provoked Birdseye. David should not have named the Moonshiners.
Dr. McNeil believes in perfection. He expects it from himself and everybody else. You did what you thought was right. Have you ever watched a baby learn to walk? She wobbles and she totters and then she falls down, she bumps her nose. And then she puts her little hands right down flat on the floor and she hikes up her rear end and she tries again.
And again, I keep making mistakes.
Yes, thee makes mistakes. Thou art human. Thank God and seek faith.
Seek faith. Seek faith. I said it to myself over and over.